Hello guys, welcome back to the channel YouTube Demystified, and let's start with our today's The Hindu newspaper analysis for the 27th of May 2023. So only 6 religion options make it to next census form. Okay, so the next census forms that will be out have only 6 religion names in them that you can select. There are others are put into the others option. So basically on the form there are 6. Now the opposition and all, they have filed a plea or petition against that why is the parliament being inaugurated by the prime minister and not the president. The Supreme Court has refused that it will not hear such a plea on this matter. CM says will skip Niti Aayog meet to call on KCR today for support on ordinance issue. तो ऑर्डिनेंस इशू कि कैसे सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अभी थोड़े दिन पहले एक फैसला किया था कि जो भी ब्यूरोक्रेसी है दिल्ली की, वो दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के अंडर ही आएगी. फॉर एग्जांपल द दिल्ली पुलिस, फर्स्ट इट वाज वर्किंग अंडर द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, बट नाउ द दिल्ली पुलिस विल बी वर्किंग अंडर द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ओनली. लेकिन so of course that gave the power to the Delhi state government, but few days later the central government issued an ordinance जिसने final say in matters of bureaucracy was given to the lieutenant governor, that is again back to the center, of course. So this many political parties are protesting, not protesting, but they are against this ordinance issue, and they are seeing this as the central's control over everything. Cabinet expansion today. So Karnataka mein, after the Congress government has been sworn in, 9 ministers will be there who will become the ministers for the first time. They will be given a chance. Inspired by Shooter Dadis, there was a movie by Taapsee Pannu and which showed that how age doesn't matter, and at a very old age, to Dadis, grandmas, they started with their shooting thing. So inspired by them, this grandma chops her way to the podium at International Karate event. Alwar verdict flags need for stern steps to ensure justice in lynching cases. The thin line between culpable homicide and murder under Indian penal law is a subject of endless analysis, but it is not easy to accept this nuanced distinction in the case of mob lynching. So mob lynching, आपको पता है, mob lynching is when the mob is भीड़. So all the people of that, the crowd basically, they are just beating that person. There's a lot of violence, and many people don't even know what the actual issue is, but they just because they know somebody who is beating the other person, they also join with them. So mob lynching is kind of that. And so a sessions court in Alwar district has sentenced 4 men who lynched Muslim dairy farmer in July 2018. However, it acquitted Naval Kishore, a Vishwa Hindu Parishad functionary, for want of sufficient evidence. 81 recalls the acquittal of those tried for in the murder of Pehlu Khan. who was also a victim of cow vigilantism. There is a semblance of justice for Rakbar Khan, who was attacked by a mob while transporting 2 cows along with a friend near Larwandi village in Alwar. The police had found Rakbar Khan with serious injuries to which he succumbed later, presumably due to the delay in taking him for medical treatment. If one takes into account the number of attacks, some of them fatal, involving so-called cow protection gangs in various states in recent years. तो ये बात हुई थी कि Rakbar Khan was a Muslim, और क्योंकि वो गाय ले जा रहा था एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, and of course the cow was to get slaughtered. There are many reasons now for leather and for all that stuff. So there are cow protection gangs everywhere, and they target people who kill the cows. Because in Hindu religion, cow is marked as a very, very important animal. The cow has so many deities residing in itself. So that was what the situation, what the reason for that lynching was. Sedition and its roots in rudeness as an offence. The Lahore High Court annulled the offence of sedition in the Pakistan Penal Code. Embarrassingly, around the same time in India, the police registered a series of complaints in Delhi and Ahmedabad, and also arrested several people, including owners of the printing press, involved for posting anti-government and specifically anti-Modi posters across town. The detainees were not accused of sedition, but were booked for criminal conspiracy to cause public mischief to deface public property. The printing press is alleged to have breached some provision of the Press and Registration of Books Act 1867. So recently, according to the article writer, the law that was struck down in Lahore, in the Lahore Supreme Court, was identical to India's Section 124A, which seeks to criminalize words that bring hatred or contempt or excite disaffection towards the government established by law in India to a challenging. So Lahore में क्या हुआ था कि sedition के मतलब anywhere if they found that there are some words of hatred or people are spreading hatred or kind of violence or contempt against the government, so that is sedition, and that was the law that was struck down in Lahore High Court. So of course that is an abuse of power by the government. मैं एक पेन लेके आई थी अभी. Without Nadal, there is no clear favorite at Roland Garros. So Rafael Nadal, famous tennis player, champion, and now he is not able to play this time because of a hip injury, and he had to sit out the game. So this is about the comparison that without Nadal, the things at the game are not very likable or favorable for people. The inauguration of a new parliament building presents an opportunity for us to seriously introspect on our parliamentary conduct, a fountainhead of the people's hopes and aspirations. That yes, the parliament is a fountainhead of the people's hopes and aspirations, and that with the inauguration of a new parliament building, it's just not the structure, the infrastructure that needs to be changed, but also the infrastructure. How the parliament is conducted, how the sessions are conducted. So this is something that now needs to be seen, and we seriously need to give a thought to it, how things are to be done. Ari Kompan still comes to the name. So I think Ari Kompan is the new favorite of all the newspaper people these days because his news is just coming on continuously. Ari Kompan, those who don't know, is a wild tusker who was recently captured, but then again it is making trouble, and now it has attacked shops and homes for rice. So he was shifted by the forest department, to the Periyar Tiger Reserve on the Kerala Tamil Nadu border. But again, it has started with its all old tricks and naughtiness, and it doesn't stop. So, Arikompan. Let's see. Souvenir shows capture was given to Mountbatten. Special souvenirs published after independence and the first Republic Day by the Thiruvavadurai Adhinam had recorded an account of the Math having handed over a Sengold to Lord Mountbatten and later to India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, and Adhinam spokesperson said on Friday. So this was the Senghol that was given to Lord Mountbatten, and this will now be installed in the new Parliament building. So, Nepal Prime Minister Dahil Prachand will be visiting India, and there may be some new pact signed between India and Nepal regarding energy and water sharing. Indus Waters Treaty, which was signed in 1960 with the help or intervention of the International Monetary Fund. It's a water treaty between Pakistan and India, and it's about, of course, as the name suggests, the Indus River, the sharing of waters of Indus River. And it is no short of miracle that this is one such treaty that has stood up till now. It is maintained and followed by both the countries. "12 hospitalized after man opens plane door mid-air on Asiana flight." So wow, the plane was still in the air, and the man opened the door too of the flight. Pro-Imran protesters. So recently, very recently, Imran Khan, who was the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, was arrested, and now the pro-Imran protesters, that means the people who support Imran Khan, now they will also, who supported Imran Khan, you can see the images here, they will also be tried in military courts. FBI files uncover plot to kill Queen Elizabeth II. That's very shocking. A potential plot to assassinate during her 1983 visit to California. So there was a plot that Queen Elizabeth to be, assassinate when she visited California, USA. SEBI stands for the Security and Exchange Board of India.